Fear the power you do not see.
Hello everyone, this is Beholder and I'm coming at you with a new build for Ghost. It is still mainly focused on Omnivamp, but I'm also adding up more damage because as I'm going through the ranks in this game, it has become more and more apparent that only Omnivamp is not viable in higher ranks. I will present to you a build mainly focused on Omnivamp and also damage, and I call this build the Revenant. No, not this one. Once again, why am I focusing on Omnivamp for Ghost is because his passive already utilizes Omnivamp. It is a pretty good stat to have on this character. I'm gonna start with the relics, with the most important of them all is the Rampager. The Rampager is what makes this build so strong. It reads casting abilities or hitting an enemy with primary attack grants stacks of damage for 3 seconds up to 10 stacks, and at max stacks the damage buff is doubled. And taking damage grants stacks of Omnivamp for every 1% max health damage taken for 5 seconds up to 10% Omnivamp. This item has a really good name because once you're in the fight you have to keep fighting and you get a lot of stat for it. You deal more damage and you get more resilient. And I feel like this is a very good combo for Ghost. And it is what makes this build so strong. For my league players out there who want to try the game, we can separate Rampager in two passive that exist in League, which is one for Spear of Chojin, which gives you more % increased damage for every stack you gain by damaging people with your abilities. And the second passive on this item could be compared to Set's passive Pit Grip, which makes him gain health regenerations per second for each 5% missing health. It's not truly Omnivamp, but it's very similar. Rampager combined both of these passive, which makes it a very strong item. As for the second relics, I'm gonna go with the Black Rose, which is straight up 15% primary attack damage at base, but it has a minus 20% primary attack range. And at level 3, you have straight up 25% primary attack damage. And Ghost needs damage. As for the grips, as always, Gorger Talons for me is the best grip you can get for Ghost because of its passive. And you have 10% Omnivamp, and you heal when you engage in combat. And you gain a shield, which is very similar, as I said for my first guide, like Bloodthirster from League of Legends. This item is very good. I love this item, and I can't play matches without this item. It is that good. And for the second grip, I will go for Longclaw Optics to counter the Black Rose reduced range. As for the kicks, as always, Bloodlust boosts is very good for Ghost because it dashes a lot and it profits a lot from the movement speed you get. You can also go for Face Striders because it gives you dash haste. As for the perks, you will go for Amplified Omnivamps. For more Omnivamps, you will go for Amplified Mana to get more mana and mana regen. You can also go for Armor Shredder, which will give you the opportunity to get to health faster and proc your Omnivamp faster. You can also go for Adversity Engine, because you will get more tanky, you will take less damage the more people are around you. And you can also go for Vengeful Strike, because you will deal more damage while you are under 30% HP. Dash Engine is also very good, because Ghost dashes a lot, and getting 75% mana cost refound is very good. Second Skin is also good, because once your armor breaks you get a shield, which makes you more tanky for free. And you can even go for Heal Receptor to get 10% more effective healing applied to you. As for the exotics you can get your hands on, I recommend searching for Masamune, which is made for Ghost. You can go for Blinkstone, which allows you to place a spike grenade easier and surprise your enemies, and going for the all-reliable Dragon Breath rounds. For the exotic perks, Devastation, Hyper Haste, Infinity, Corrosion and Resilience are the perks I recommend every time. What is the strategy for this kind of build? Rampager allows you to do more damage and it allows you to be more tanky. With this kind of items, you have to be in combat all the time because you will lose the stats if you are not in combat anymore. Knowing this fact, your gameplay will revolve around poking and damaging enemies and trying to stay in the fight as long as you can, healing up and then dealing more damage as the fight goes on. You will take more pressure for the enemy team instead of your teammates, and you will survive much longer and allows you to escape whenever you want and disengage from the fight. And that concludes my AD Omnivamp Ghosts build. If you have more questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment, subscribe to my channel and leave a like if you appreciate the video, and you can find more of my gameplay on this channel. In the meantime, I thank you for watching my video and I'll see you next time.